Dirty Heads on Radio 3 and Vacation. 12 minutes past 10, Wednesday morning. You got the Morning Brew if you want to hear some wonderful music and meet some very talented musicians who are just about to join me on the line from Sydney, Australia. Do get on Facebook Live. Morning Brew is the page. I'll tell you what the deal is here. They're calling themselves Self IsoRhythms. During the past few months, these guys have been busy recording. We've only got 3 today, but it's a big team. Recording brilliantly themselves, singing versions of some classic songs. They've been doing this Zoom style. So right now, let's say hi to Kian, Sam and Archie, who are joining us via video link. Hello.
Hello there.
How are you guys? First of all, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Are you all in Sydney?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, Kian, come a bit closer. He's being shy. I can't hear you so well. Kian's the guy who got in touch with me a couple of days ago. So why don't you tell me the story, mate? Tell me about your group.
Well, Archie, it's a bunch of year 10 and year 11s, and I'm in year 8.
Yeah.
And year 12s. And Archie started this idea a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So he really likes a song called Viva La Vida by Coldplay. And he arranged that for a vocal ensemble.
Yeah.
And then we started
4
recording.
voice parts.
Yeah. And then he arranged everything and did everything the first go. And then as time went on, he assigned parts to every single person in arranging and recording and everything.
Let me ask Archie about this one then, because I've seen you guys in full flight on your YouTube channel. Perhaps you want to tell our viewers and listeners how to get to that, would you, Archie?
Yeah, just go on YouTube search and search Self IsoRhythms.
IsoRhythms is one word, right?
Yes, it is.
It is now. Yeah, so how do you do your arrangements, mate? Are you much of a musician, Archie, or do you just add bits, or do you write it? Do you use Sibelius? What's the deal?
Yeah, I use Sibelius to do it. And I don't know, you just kind of listen to the song and then work out the different parts in it, and then like add stuff to it to make it a bit more interesting as well.
Yeah. Are you guys? I mean, you're obviously all mates, but is it a school thing, or do you just? What's the deal?
Yeah, we all go.
Yeah, we all go to the same school, but it was something that we wanted to do outside of school.
Yeah, I mean, probably because you were going a bit stir crazy after the past few weeks. Is that so? How have you handled it, by the way?
Yeah, we wanted to spread the message of positivity to our music. We hope we've done that.
We need some of that now.
We've got a very good reception from it. So
yeah, you bet. And honestly, the quality is fab. I'm going to play a Beatles mash in a minute. Right? Is that what I'm going to?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the initial conversation? What was like conversation 1? Did you just meet and say, "Oh, do you fancy a sing?"
Oh, I guess the Viva La Vida arrangement I made for a different group about 6 months ago. But then we never did anything with that. So I thought that we could get everyone to do it and then because we saw these. Do you know Men's Bathroom Choir?
No, but I'm getting I saw the picture of you guys. So I put up this morning. That's why I did the title in blood on the wall.
Oh, right. They've been doing a similar thing in America, and we kind of saw that and thought we could do something like this. So,
well, you have. So, how many have you got on your YouTube channel? I don't have that in front of me, but obviously, people.
I think we're one shy of 300.
No, I think we just hit 300.
That's insane. Is that because you actually have not been at school? You've been told to stay at home, and this?
Yeah, and we share it around to everyone, and very locally.
Can you explain, guys, we've all seen some wonderful music on social media from some of the world's most famous musicians getting together with their mates and whole orchestras, whatever. Can you just explain to me, perhaps, how it's done? How actually, when we see these things, the grids, what's the deal, guys?
Yeah, so our priority is audio, so because we love music, we're all lovers of music, so we make sure that our actual singing is top-notch first.
Good.
So the arrangement gets done, then it gets sent out to everyone.
Yeah.
Then everyone takes their own time to record their individual parts, and once that's done, they'll send it to me, and then I'm in charge of the mixing. and
Right.
engineering of all the tracks.
Archie,
So,
your hair looks great, mate. He's fixing his hair down there whilst you're doing the business.
Thank you.
Hang on, let me ask our listeners if you want to meet these fellows. Join us on Facebook Live. I'm sure they'd be happy to answer some questions, and we're going to get some music in a minute. Sorry, carry on.
yeah. So once I get all the audio tracks, I combine them together. I make sure they sound good. Deal with the stereo, everything like that. Make sure they blend.
Yeah.
And then once that's finished, I forward it to Archie. Then he uses that audio to feed in with the videos. And what we do with the videos is we go off and we film our own individual videos, usually to a script. So, like for our last one, we wanted everyone to wear white, or in our previous Africa one, we wanted everyone to shower clothed in the last chorus.
That's the one I pinched, I think. That was great.
Yeah, after that, Archie takes quite a while and he stitches it together. He basically directs the movement on the screen.
This is great.
And then
Everybody's got a gig. That's really good.
Yeah. And then we release it next morning.
Wow, way to go. So you've got this into quite a finely tuned machine now. And once again, because you've not been allowed to go to school. So at least you guys have been doing something.
Yeah.
Shall we play one of your videos? Would you fancy going for it and have a listen? Now, tell us what we're going to hear as I pop it up on our screen.
We're going to see a Beatles mashup of If I Fell and Yesterday.
Let's do it right now before the gremlins get us again. Absolutely beautiful. Self IsoRhythms. Guys, you should be extremely proud of yourselves for doing that. I bet you are.
Thank you very much.
I got to compliment you on your audio treatment. It's absolutely wonderful, especially Archie's made himself sound like Frank Sinatra down there.
Thank you.
Tell our viewers, and we got so many comments here. Shall we have a little look and see? We've got, is it Edie and Toby, Go Kian, Thurza, Point and Stuff? Yep, all your mates are on. We've got to say hi to Shane, amazing voices and production. Lucy, legendary. Ruben says, wonderful arrangement, fantastic singing. Claudia, I love this. Tetchin, brilliant. Oh, you know all these guys, don't you?
Yeah.
Look, very talented, says Paul Burke. Annalise, beautiful. Alex Brown, yes, boys, let's go. I've got a couple more here. You might as well enjoy it. Austin says, what song are you guys preparing next? Give him a break, Austin, for goodness sake. Elizabeth, what's the hardest part of mixing it? Let's come back to that in a second, Austin. No, you're not. Let's come back, Archie, in a second. And basically, tons of compliments from your mates. Archie, hardest part of mixing it?
Well, that's normally Sam's job.
Sam, hardest part of mixing
Sam,
it?
your microphone's off, Sam.
Switch your microphone.
Sorry. Yeah. So the hardest part of mixing, luckily these boys are very good singers, so
Yes.
normally I don't have to do much, but I think the hardest part of mixing is to get the consonants in time, because we are recording individually,
Yes.
and so sometimes the consonants and the diction of our words will be staggered, and that's my job to quantize it and make it all flow.
That makes a lot of sense. It's really cool that you've got such attention to detail. So this would be your advice to anybody doing this. Consonants as a clap all at once.
I think the main thing for mixing is volume balance. So I'd say 80% of mixing is actually volume balance. So if you can get the blend right, that means you've got the volume balance right. And that's the main goal of mixing.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And, any other advice, really, people listening to you right now, you might want to give them to do this? Because it seems very easy when we watch it on Facebook, but forget about it.
Yeah, and people tell me it's intimidating when you look at a mixing screen and you see all these individual colored tracks. But in reality, it's not. It's very simple. It's very straightforward.
Yep.
And anyone can get it.
I get the picture. He's having a bit of a problem with his mic there. Anyway, guys, before we say goodbye, what do you want our listeners and viewers to know?
Just actually dive in.
What do you want them to know about where you're going to... It's all right, don't worry about it. Where you're going to be performing, any links and stuff. Perhaps tell them now.
Oh, okay. I might just read through the list of everyone in the group.
Go on then.
So everyone gets a bit of...
Let's shout out everybody.
So there's me, Archie, there's Ruben, there's Alex, there's Austin, there's Ben, Daniel, Gabe, Kian, Liam, Owen, Sam, Tishan, Tiger, Tom, Zhao Chen, and Yoni.
So basically, everybody that's been self-congratulating on my Facebook page this morning. I thought they were all legit listeners. All right, then. This is amazing. So when things chill down a bit, are you going to get out in public as an ensemble and do this? I'm not going to say for real, but do it in real life.
We'll see what the viewers like, and we'll see what we like, and then we'll put that into comparison.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me. And the obvious question, what's your website?
Well, we have our YouTube channel, Self IsoRhythms. We have a Facebook page.
And
Yes.
Instagram,
And an Instagram page as well.
All right. Well, Kian, I want to thank you especially for getting in touch with me and sorting all this out. You're a superstar. He's the apprentice and a superstar. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for the wonderful music. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and I really hope we can do this again soon, maybe with more of the guys, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take care.